Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode of All About Me for Real. Well, today, guys, I will be making my chicken enchiladas and I will be sharing it with you today. Excuse my dressing, it's early morning, it's Christmas morning. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year to those of you, depending on when you have viewed this video. Yes, I'm going to be wearing my bonnet and my robe because, after all, it's all about me for real. So, guys, let's get into these ingredients and start this cooking. So we're gonna start with our fresh ingredients. We have our green onions, or thyme, or garlic, or habanero pepper, or cilantro, and onions. So to be preparing the chicken, we're going to be adding the onion and the habanero and the thyme and the garlic. We won't be adding the green onions nor the cilantro. So I'll take these out the way. All that we're adding in the pot is these ingredients. I do not have any habanero, no jalapeno peppers. So I'm going with the habanero pepper. And I like spicy. If you do not like spicy, please do not add the habanero pepper. But I love spicy, so hey, Jamaica me come from, so we have to go with the habanero pepper or the scotch bonnet pepper. Okay, so over here we have our chicken breasts here, and this is 3.81 pounds of chicken breast. You can use any part of the chicken that you choose. We have our sour cream, we have our shredded cheese, and these are the 1 pound pack. Okay, guys, 1 pound. I had extra left over, so I'm gonna have it here in case I need extra. We're using enchilada sauce. These are the 10 ounce. You can buy the bigger size if you wish to. I have 3 cans. That's all they had available on the shelf when I went to get it. So I just picked up 3. They didn't have the big can. So if I'm not needing all of them, I'll just be using 2. Also, I will be using the tortilla. And these are the flour tortilla. I will be using the complete seasoning and the Creole seasoning, the chicken flavor bouillon, and black pepper. If I forget to include anything, I will add it as I go along. Over here we have our pot that is boiling already. It's not all the way boiling, but we're gonna go ahead and add our powder seasoning and our fresh seasoning. So we're gonna add our fresh seasoning first in our pot. So we're gonna put all the onion that I cut up in the pot. I'm gonna put the habanero in the pot, our thyme, and our garlic. I won't have to cut up the garlic because it's gonna cook down real tender and soft. And then I'll just, mash it out with a spoon. I'll take whatever little scrapings left from the onion and I'll add it to our pot. Now we are going to add our powder seasoning. So we're gonna add our black pepper. I won't stir it until I'm finished. I'll let you see what the inside of the pot is looking like. We're going to be adding our Creole seasoning. We're going to be adding our complete seasoning. Don't be scared to season your pot, guys. Then we're going to be adding our chicken bouillon. Even though the chicken is going to be making a broth, this is going to be more seasoned. So I'm going to be saving the broth. And so we have all our ingredients in the pot, and I'll give you a peek. After that is done, I'm gonna stir it. And I'm gonna let it boil until it's real bubbly before I add my chicken. Okay guys, so I have washed my chicken already, as you can see here, with vinegar and lemon. Didn't have any lime, so I used lemon. And I slit the breast right there so it's easy to boil. I did not remove the skin off the chicken because I'm going to be keeping as much of the broth that I can after the chicken is cooked. So we're gonna the water is boiling now. You can see the steam. I didn't turn on the fan on the stove yet because I didn't want it to interrupt the video. So we're gonna be adding our chicken, our 3 chicken breasts to the pot that I'd slit down in the center. And then we're gonna make them cook until they're tender. So I will see you once they're cooked. Okay guys, so I took the chicken out of the pot. Almost forgot about the video. So you can see all the seasoning cooked into it. So I'm shredding it with 2 forks. I've taken out most of the bones already. Here's one bone. And you're just holding it with 1 fork and then shredding it with the other. Let me do a demonstration with this one. So it's like we're shredding the chicken. See that, guys? So I'll be back when I'm finished shredding all my chicken. Okay guys, so our chicken is shredded. You can see all the flavor, you know, the seasonings that I use in it. So we're going to be wrapping our enchiladas with the shredded chicken. So now in the pot we're going to be doing the tortillas. I'm going to be basically flipping them on both sides, putting them in, because for my enchiladas I want them to be warm, the tortilla part of it, and we're not frying them crispy. We're just warming them. That way it can be easy to fold our tortillas. So I'll be making a tray of enchiladas, and I'm just basically showing you how I do my tortilla. The oil is very hot. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we remove it from the pan. Okay, I will do the rest off camera and then I'll show you the rest. Okay guys, so I already poured out my enchilada sauce. I used 2 cans. I still have 1 can left, which I will put to the side in case I should need it. I put my cheese in a container already. I still have my extra cheese right there. I have my container that I'm going to be baking my enchiladas in, 2 bake dish. This is the other one over here. That's our chicken over there. And we have our shells right here that I warmed up, you know, and flip on both sides in the pot. 5 seconds on each side. So guys, we're going to go into folding these enchiladas, dipping them in the sauce, wrapping them with the cheese, and laying them in the tray, in our baking dish I should say. Okay, let's start. I'm going to show you how I fold it. So I've put everything in order: shells, sauce, chicken, cheese. So we're going to take our shell, we're going to dip it in the sauce on both sides. Then we're going to take some cheese Sorry, take some chicken. And then we're going to put some cheese. And then we are going to fold them like this. And we are going to be laying them in our baking dish. They will kind of stay open until the whole row is complete. Then they'll stay shut. So I'll continue. Chicken. And then we're going to add some cheese. So you can see what it's looking like right there. And we're going to fold it again, just like that. And we are going to put it in our baking dish. And once one row is complete, I'll show you what it looks like. So we have part of the rows completed, and this is what it's looking like. So I'm gonna finish up the rest of this baking dish. Okay guys, so I have completed one tray of the enchiladas, wrapping it. And I don't have enough for another big tray, so I'm gonna do a smaller size here. So I'll go ahead and lay these out in this one, and then I'll be back. So now that we're finished, I'm just spooning the rest of the sauce on the enchiladas. This is the final container that I had, the last one. So I'm scooping on the rest of the sauce. And this one I had started it already. I'll go ahead and finish up with you guys. That's it for all our sauce. So we use 2 cans of sauce. So now I didn't have to use my extra pack of cheese, the leftover I had. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this cheese in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay it in the center of the enchiladas. Just like that. This is our second row. And I'd line 2 in the middle. So I'll just put some on top of there. And we're gonna do our second tray. So 1 pound of cheese did these 2 trays. And even though I have a little extra in here, I'm going to try to finish it up on the enchiladas. I hate to throw away food. Okay. So this is what our 2 trays are looking like, guys. So now we are going to garnish them. So remember when we had our scallion or green onions earlier and cilantro? Now we're going to use this to garnish our enchiladas. So we are going to cut up the green onions first. Then we're going to cut up our cilantro. Now if you have jalapenos, you can add it on top, but I already used the habanero on my chicken, so my chicken is pretty spicy to where I don't need the habaneros. And you can also add black olives to it. You can take this recipe and make it your own. Okay guys, don't be scared to try different stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our green onions on. You can even put bell peppers, diced up bell peppers, and put on here. So that's our green onion, and then we're going to add some cilantro onto there. And that's how one of our trays is looking so far. We are going to do our other tray. Now, if you guys do not like green onions and that stuff, you can skip this part. I love it as a garnish, and I love the flavor that it gives, so that's why I'm adding it to mine. Then I'm going to add some cilantro. And cilantro is a nice flavor to me. You don't have to add it to yours. Then I'm just going to sprinkle some black pepper. And that's what our trays, this is what our trays are looking like. Okay, so we're gonna cover these with foil paper or enchilada baking dish. And the reason why we cover this is so it will bake and the cheese will melt. So that's one. Then that's two. These are vegetables I will be steaming. So I'm gonna be putting these on trays to put in the oven. That way I don't have to be holding onto the hot container. Or should I say the hot baking dish. We have it, so I'll stick them in the oven, and then we're going to start the veggies. Okay, so I stuck them in the oven, and let's start on our vegetables. Okay, so we're going to add our carrots. I'm doing carrots and green beans, and I already washed them. So I'll be adding the carrots first to the water because they're harder to cook than the green beans. And we'll make those cook for about 3 minutes before we add our green beans. So it has been about 4 minutes, guys. So we are going to be adding our beans to our pot. we're going to let it steam. Okay guys, so we'll give that about, say, 8 to 10 minutes. And then I'll be taking out the enchilada. Okay guys, so our enchiladas are finished baking, hot out the oven. So I'm going to use the fork to lift up the foil and see what it's looking like. See that, guys? I'm gonna lift up the next one, and I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see much better. So this is our enchilada tray. Or I should turn it this way. See that, guys? That's the large tray, and this is a smaller size tray. And our vegetables are finished. And this is what our vegetables are looking like, or carrots and green beans. So I'll go ahead and make a plate so you can see what it's looking like. It's getting foggy from the steam. There we have our meal, our chicken enchiladas with green beans and carrots on the side. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Put your notification bells on for when the next video is coming out. And I will see you in my next episode of All About Me for Real. Be safe, be blessed. Peace.